Hello friends, it has been more than a month since I returned to China. What has happened during this period? Is there any news from China lately? Today I want to give you an update about life in China. First of all, the most important thing that happened during this period is Chinese New Year. Everybody was celebrating Chinese New Year with their family, so as we. The reason why we choose to come back to China before Chinese New Year is that we want to celebrate with my family. People from my family were very happy to see me and my husband. I haven't celebrated Chinese New Year with my family for really many years. So this time, finally, the whole family get together. We reunited. We spent a lot of time with family and friends, and we ate frequently outside in the restaurant, in which we can eat plenty of diverse food that we usually don't prepare at home. But when you eat very frequently outside, you start to miss the homemade dish. I got tired of eating in the restaurant, and I think homemade food is always better. And my family prefer to eat plain food, like we frequently boil meat and vegetables. And my husband complained a lot about this. He said that there's nothing to eat at home. Our food has no taste. So he asked me to take him to street to find some tasty food. And he likes to eat spicy noodle in a street restaurant and Chinese burgers. Luckily, these dishes doesn't cost too much. Once I proposed that we can make pizza at home, because I successfully made some pizza already before, and the ingredients are not difficult to buy in China. But my husband didn't trust my little oven. I have a small oven, which is smaller than the Euro oven that people use at home in Europe. But because I had experience, it was very successful. So I was very confident. And regardless what my husband said, I just bought all the ingredients and start to make my pizza. A real pizza, tomato sauce, cheese, and some meat. Of course, the result was wonderful, and my husband loved it. He ate a lot. Especially my parents love my pizza very much. They insisted that I have to invite the whole family to come, and I would treat them with my pizza. Yes, in the end, I prepared 3 big pizza for 10 people with different flavor. One of them is pineapple pizza, which my husband despised. Everybody loved my pizza. This story teach my husband a lesson, and I want to teach him a lesson that usually he is very confident of his opinion. Sometimes when things happen like this, he should trust me a little bit more. If I say that my oven can work, then it can work. If I say that pineapple pizza is popular, then Chinese people must like it. And I was right. By the way, my favorite pizza is durian pizza. It will always be my favorite pizza. If you can buy durian, please try it. It's really super good. And during the Spring Festival, we also met some of my friends. I have one friend which was my classmates when I was in middle school. But we haven't have any contact for a long time. And this time happened that we were both in the same city. So we contacted and we met. She was surprised that I have a foreign husband. And I was surprised that she just got married during the Spring Festival. But the interesting thing is that her husband is 13 years older than her, which makes me very happy because I always thought that my husband is too old. And now there is a person whose husband is even older than my husband. They got married shortly after they met. I think her stories gives us a lot of inspiration. First of all, Chinese leftover women don't have to lose hope. As long as they keep looking, finally, eventually one day they will meet their partner. They will meet the person they like and wants to spend the rest of the life with. And how do we meet our partner, future partner? The answer is that to believe in Buddha. And my friend and her husband met in a Buddhist class. So Buddha is a good guy. He helps people to meet their partner. Except for spending time with family and friends, many people went traveling during this Spring Festival, just like my cousin. Spring Festival gives people 8 days holiday. So it's like a duty for my cousin that she wants to travel because usually she doesn't have any holiday. When there is a holiday, this is the only opportunity for her to travel. And me, I am quite flexible. I don't want to compete with the people because during Spring Festival, no matter where you go, it will always be full of people. We didn't travel too far. We just walk in our neighborhood. And once we went to a local park. It was just a local park, but it was really very crowded, very, very crowded. There was an ocean of people. So I prefer to stay at home. And most of the time we stay at home. And staying at home with parents actually gives us a lot of advantages. First of all, we save a lot of money. And the parents usually they go shopping, they buy all the things and they cook. I don't have to cook, but I have to wash dishes. There are a lot of dishes to wash. So I actually proposed them that why not to buy a dishwasher. My father immediately agreed with me because if I was not at home, then father is the person to wash all the dishes. But mother was very concerned. She thinks that usually she lives with my father. 2 people don't have too many dishes to wash. And she doesn't trust dishwasher can wash properly dishes. But I suggest that we can go to a shop to see what are the options. You know, in China, dishwashers are not very popular. So there's really not too many options in the shop. And actually we find some quite satisfying product. One that we open the lid from top. You can put your dishes from top into the dishwasher and you start to wash. And on the side it is a sink. And this dishwasher has a function to wash vegetables and meat. Father wanted to buy a bigger dishwasher, and so that when the whole family come, and it will be easy to wash dishes for all the people. But my mother wanted to buy a smaller one, so they were fighting in the shop, and they were fighting still when we left the shop, and they were discussing about this issue at home for many days. And after several days, my father announced to me that no, they decided that they don't buy a dishwasher right now. The reason is that the dishwasher technology in China is not mature yet. They want to wait for some time until the technology develops and the price goes down a little bit. Then they will consider to buy one finally. So this is a small incident that happened in a family. Now I want to talk about what is the most discussed topic recently in China. People are talking about a new animated movie,哪吒. It is very popular right now in China. Pretty much all of my friends have watched already. Very few who didn't watch yet, they plan to go to watch. very soon. And a few days ago, we met a taxi driver. He watched this movie already 2 times, and he planned to watch the 3rd time. He was very proud of this movie because this movie becomes a box office record breaker. And also, this movie was totally made by Chinese people ourselves, without any help from other country. So he wants to contribute to our country, and he wants to support Chinese products. When he saw my husband is a foreigner, he especially asked him, "Have you ever heard of哪吒? Is this movie popular in your country?" And he recommended us to watch because he said this movie is super good. It's not only for children, the adult can also enjoy it. And I think this movie aroused the patriotism in Chinese people's mind. Nowadays, many companies organize their staff to watch this movie in a cinema together. After the view, they asked the staff to write down their feelings and impression. So it becomes an education in patriotism. And many people actually, after the pandemic, the economy is not good, and people don't want to go to cinema anymore. But after this movie was released, people suddenly want to go to the cinema, wants to watch movie again. So this movie actually boosts the confidence in people's heart. Voila, this is a subject that Chinese people are talking about recently. Other things are not that important for now. By the way, maybe you already noticed that I'm back to Nanjing. We decided to live here for several months. If there is any news, I will notify you. This is today's video. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.